we are back for part 2 of the necklace. So we will finish where we left off. She was starting to write a letter to her friend, Madame Forestier, after she had lost her diamond necklace. So we will see where our story goes. Okay. At the end of a week, they had lost all hope. Lucille, who had aged 5 years, declared, "We must consider how to replace those jewels." The next day they took the case and went to the jeweler whose name was in the cover. He consulted his books. "It was not I, madame, who sold that necklace. I must simply have furnished the case." Then they went from jeweler to jeweler, searching for a necklace like the other, trying to recall it, both sick with grief and anxiety. They found in a shop at the Palais Royal a string of diamonds that seemed to them exactly like the one they had lost. It was worth 40,000 francs. They could have it for 36. So they begged the jeweler not to sell it for 3 days yet, and they made a bargain that he should buy it back for 34,000 francs in case they should find the lost necklace before the end of February. Lucille possessed 18,000 francs that his father had left him. He would borrow the rest. He did borrow, asking 1,000 francs of one, 500 of another, 5 louis here, 5 louis there. He gave notes, took up ruinous obligations, dealt with usurers, and all manners of lenders. He compromised all the rest of his life, risked signing a note without even knowing whether he could meet it, and frightened by the trouble yet to come, by the black misery that was about to fall upon him, misery of debt. By that prospect of all the physical privations and moral tortures that he was to suffer, he went to get the new necklace, laying upon the jeweler's counter 36,000 francs. When Madame Lucille took back the necklace, Madame Forestier said to her with a chilly manner, "You should have returned it sooner. I might have needed it." She did not open the case, as her friend had so much feared. If she had detected the substitution, what would she have thought? What would she have said? Would she not have taken Madame Lucille for a thief? Thereafter, Madame Lucille knew the horrible existence of the needy. She bore her part, however, with sudden heroism. That dreadful debt must be paid. She would pay it. They dismissed their servant. They changed their lodgings. They rented a garret under the roof. She came to know what heavy housework meant in the odious care of the kitchen. She washed the dishes, using her dainty fingers and rosy nails on greasy pots and pans. She washed the soiled linen, the shirts, and the dishcloths, which she dried upon a line. She carried the garbage down to the street every morning, and carried up the water, stopping for breath at every landing. And, dressed like a woman of the people, she went to the fruit seller, the grocer, the butcher, a basket on her arm, bargaining, meeting with insults, defending her miserable money sou by sou. Every month they had to pay off some notes, renew others, obtain more time. Her husband worked evenings, keeping a tradesman's account, and late at night he often copied manuscripts for 5 sous a page. This life lasted 10 years. At the end of 10 years they had paid everything, with the rates of usury and the accumulations of the compound interest. Madame Lucille looked old now. She had become the woman of impoverished households, strong and hard and rough, with frowsy hair, skirts askew, and red hands. She talked loud while washing the floor with great swishes of water, but sometimes when her husband was at the office, she sat down near the window. She thought of that happy evening long ago, of that ball where she had been so beautiful and so admired. What would have happened if she had not lost that necklace? Who knows? Who knows? How strange and how changeful is life! How small a thing is needed to make or ruin us. But one Sunday, having gone to take a walk in the Champs Elysees to refresh herself after the labors of the week, she suddenly perceived a woman who was leading a child. It was Madame Forestier, still young, still beautiful, still charming. Madame Lucille felt moved. Should she speak to her? Yes, certainly, and now that she had paid, she would tell her all about it. Why not? She went up. "Good day, Jeanne." The other, astonished to be greeted familiarly by this woman of the people, did not recognize her at all, and stammered, "But, madame, I do not know. You must be mistaken." "No, I am Mathilde Lucille." Her friend uttered a cry. "Oh, my poor Mathilde! How you are changed!" "Yes, I have a hard life since I last saw you, and great poverty, and that because of you." "Of me? How so?" "Do you remember that diamond necklace you lent me to wear at the ministerial ball?" "Yes. Well?" "Well, I lost it." "What do you mean?" "You brought it back." "I brought you back another exactly like it, and it has taken us 10 years to pay for it. You can understand that it was not easy for us who had nothing. At last it is ended, and I am very glad." Madame Forestier had stopped. "You say that you bought a necklace of diamonds to replace mine?" "Yes. I never noticed it then. They were very similar." And she smiled with proud and naive joy. Madame Forestier, deeply moved, took her hands. "Oh, my poor Mathilde! Why, my necklace was paste. It was worth at most only 500 francs. Paste. Paste is a type of shiny glass that's used to make artificial gems. So it was fake diamonds in the necklace. Oh, what a turn of events to find out that this necklace that she paid 36,000 francs for, to replace the necklace that was lost, was only worth 500 francs. All right, so a couple things I want you to think about before you come into class so that we discuss this. I want you to think and consider, what would happen next? At this point in the story, at the end here, we find that Mathilde is very poor, very haggard at this point. They've worked through debt, only to find that essentially she gave to her friend a necklace that was worth way more than the necklace that was lost. So, what do you think would happen next? What should happen next between these two friends? All right. So I'm not going to give any hints. I want you to come in with your ideas of if you added more to the end of this story, what would you add? What details would you add? All right. Thanks for joining me for this fancy story about jewels and the importance of, well, I'm not going to give it away for you because we're also going to talk about theme and what message or what moral we can learn from this story, The Necklace.